Have you heard about Elon Musk's latest move to revolutionize the automotive industry? Well, the visionary CEO of Tesla is once again surprising us by proposing the adoption of ammonia as fuel for Tesla vehicles. It's a radical change, no doubt, that directly challenges the trajectory so far dominated by electric vehicles. Let's delve deeper into this potential transformation that Musk is envisioning. So far, we're familiar with Tesla's leadership in the electric car race. But what makes Elon Musk deviate from the already paved path towards a new frontier, ammonia? The answer may lie in his innate ability to think ahead of his time. While many focus on batteries and electric motors, Musk may have identified in ammonia a higher energy density and a revolutionary potential for the automotive industry. Ammonia, as a hydrogen compound, offers a remarkable energy density, surpassing even hydrogen gas. This suggests that an ammonia-powered engine could provide greater autonomy than traditional combustion engines, without the harmful emissions of gasoline or diesel. It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but in reality, it's a bet on a powerful chemistry that could completely reshape our conception of cars and mobility. But this vision is not just Elon Musk's fantasy. Researchers at renowned universities like Oxford have been investigating the viability of ammonia as an energy source, highlighting its high energy density and ability to be produced from renewable sources. Here we see a perfect synergy between innovation and sustainability, something that has always been at the core of Tesla's ideals. Now, you might be wondering what this implies for the automotive industry as a whole. Well, imagine this. Companies that have heavily invested in the electric race, such as Ford, GM, and even luxury brands like Porsche and BMW, may be reconsidering their strategies. Tesla, which led the electric revolution, is now veering off the traditional path and diving into uncharted territory. This change is not just a game changer for Tesla, but a seismic shift in the electric vehicle industry. Countries like Norway, which have heavily invested in electric vehicles, may now have to reconsider their strategies and policies. We are facing not only a change in product, but a true paradigm shift that could completely redefine mobility as we know it. However, not everything is roses on this journey towards ammonia adoption as fuel. There are criticisms to be considered and challenges to be faced. The lack of infrastructure for ammonia refueling is a crucial point, along with concerns about safety and the intensive production process of this chemical compound. But despite the challenges, Elon Musk's proposal cannot be easily dismissed. He envisions a future where ammonia-powered vehicles are not only a reality in major cities but an affordable solution for communities around the world. It's fascinating indeed. Let's take a closer look at the advantages of ammonia as fuel for Tesla vehicles. Now, we're familiar with the concept of electric cars, right? But this idea from Elon Musk to explore ammonia as an energy source brings a new perspective to the table. Ammonia, being composed of hydrogen, offers a significantly higher energy density than hydrogen gas. This means that, potentially, an ammonia-powered engine could provide greater autonomy compared to traditional combustion engines. Just imagine driving for longer without that constant worry of finding a gas station or charging station. It's almost like a revolution within the revolution. And there's more. Sustainability is crucial nowadays, right? Here's where another strong point of ammonia comes in: its ability to be produced from renewable sources. We're talking about a fuel that can be generated more ecologically, without the negative impact we see with fossil fuels. This is a big step towards environmental sustainability, something that has always been on Musk's and Tesla's radar. So, it's like we have an explosive combination here: extended autonomy and a greener path to follow. And all of this comes from a compound that has long been underestimated in the automotive scene. But now, it seems that ammonia is ready to make headlines. A very interesting and important aspect to consider is the impact on infrastructure. Let's dive into it. If we're talking about switching the fuel of our vehicles, we need to think about an entirely new infrastructure to support this transition. And that's where things can get a bit tricky. So, think about it with me. Until now, we're used to seeing electric charging stations scattered around, right? But what about ammonia refueling stations? It's like we're building a new network of gas stations, but for a completely different type of fuel. This would require a considerable investment in terms of infrastructure, from station installation to vehicle adaptation to accommodate this new fuel. And there's one more crucial aspect here: public acceptance. After all, people are already accustomed to electric charging stations, but are they ready to embrace ammonia refueling stations in the same way? There's a certain resistance when it comes to radical changes like this, and that could affect the speed at which this new infrastructure would be adopted. So we're talking about a double challenge: implementing this completely new infrastructure and ensuring that the public is willing to make this change along with us. It's a challenging scenario, but if we can overcome these obstacles, the transformation potential could be enormous. Moreover, it's important to consider all facets before embarking on this kind of transformation. First, let's talk about safety. Ammonia is a potentially dangerous chemical compound, and its handling requires extra precautions. We're talking about a substance that, if leaked, could pose risks to both the environment and people. So, ensuring that the entire process, from production to use in vehicles, is done safely is an absolute priority. Another point to consider is ammonia production, which can be energy intensive. We mustn't forget that ammonia doesn't appear magically; it needs to be manufactured. This means that we could be shifting the concern about carbon emissions from one place to another. Are we really reducing our carbon footprint, or just shifting the problem elsewhere? And let's not forget about environmental concerns, such as leaks and noise. Ammonia is known for its toxicity, so the possibility of leaks cannot be underestimated. Additionally, ammonia-powered engines produce noise during combustion, which is a departure from the silent operation of electric vehicles. It's like trading the smooth sound of an electric car for the distinctive roar of an ammonia-powered engine. Will people like this change? Now, we can wonder, what's the global strategy behind this potential shift to ammonia as fuel in the automotive industry, especially considering Elon Musk's space ambitions? It's like we're connecting the dots between Earth and outer space, isn't it? Elon Musk isn't just the CEO of Tesla. He's also the founder of SpaceX, a company aiming to take humanity to Mars and beyond. And that raises a very intriguing question. Is there a broader strategy at play where ammonia not only powers our cars but also our space aspirations? It might seem a bit far-fetched at first, but when you think about it, it makes complete sense. After all, ammonia is already used as rocket fuel under certain circumstances. So, is Elon Musk aiming for a solution that not only revolutionizes the automotive industry but also fuels our journeys beyond Earth's atmosphere? And if we look at Musk's history, he's known for thinking big and thinking ahead of his time. So, this potential connection between ammonia and his space ambitions isn't so surprising. It's almost like we're witnessing the beginning of a global strategy that transcends the bounds of our planet. And that's an intriguing idea. And what's even more fascinating is seeing how all of this will unfold in the future. We're facing a change that could reshape not only how we move on Earth, but also how we explore the reaches of space. It's like a science fiction story unfolding right before our eyes, and we can't wait to see what the future holds. We are witnessing a growing movement towards sustainability in all areas, and the automotive industry is no exception. So, ammonia may very well be part of the shift towards a greener and cleaner future. Additionally, there is a whole host of issues and challenges that still need to be addressed. From charging infrastructure to safety and environmental concerns, there is much to be considered. But at the same time, these challenges also represent opportunities for innovation and growth.